Hello children. So here again we are back with our online classes. I hope you all have used your weekend appropriately. So without further delay, let's start with our today's topic, that is comprehension. Okay. So comprehension means understanding. Okay, the word comprehension means understanding. But what? Okay, students, you have seen in exams an unseen passage comes, and with it several questions are also being asked, right? And you were asked to read the passage minutely to answer each question appropriately. So that unseen passage is called comprehension, okay, or reading comprehension. So now question may come in any forms, okay, any form is filling the blanks, true, false, question, answer form, match and join, odd one out, etc. Okay, so let me discuss some vital points that you should keep in your mind while attempting the comprehensions. Okay, first, don't read for the sake of reading. Okay, just read it as if you are reading a story, but little bit swiftly. Okay, quickly. Second, do not memorize anything from the passage, because oftentimes it will create ambiguity. Okay. Third, do not read one question and try to find its answer without even reading the passage. It's absolutely wrong way to solve an unseen passage, and moreover it's time consuming. Okay, yes, and two things can be followed. Either you read the question first, then read the summary, or else read the passage and then solve the questions. Okay, but I'll tell you to do the first, as you people while doing it. It will help you to solve the answers correctly. Okay. Another vital point: read the opening and closing paragraph. Okay, because majority of times you may find the answers in the first and last paragraphs. Okay, so today I'll show you a comprehension, and we'll solve the given questions. Okay, so the topic is. So today our comprehension topic is Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. So we all know who was he. So Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, or M.K. Gandhi, was born in Porbandar on 2nd October 1869. His father's name was Karamchand Gandhi and mother was Patlibai. She lovingly called him Monia. Rabindranath Tagore named him Mahatma, means great soul, and Gandhiji fondly used to call Tagore as Gurudev. Okay, so at the age of 13, he got married to Kasturba. Okay, during that time he was in school only. And after finishing his school, he got admitted to college in Bhavnagar, and then went to England to study law. Then in the year 1893, he was sent to South Africa, where he discovered a social racism. Okay, means all the Indians and Africans were treated very badly by the Britishers or the white men. Once Gandhiji was traveling by a train, he was asked to go and sit in the van compartment, but he refused and was thrown out by the white men. Okay. And this incident moved him a lot. Now next time also he travelled by a train and he was asked to sit on the footboard. Okay, he again refused, but this time he was brutally beaten by the conductor, and not only that, he was forced to go outside the compartment also. But this time he held the brass rails of the train very tightly. Okay, he was also a non-violent activist who led movement against exploitation and ill treatment of the people through a non-violent protest. Okay, he was also known as the father of nation. Okay, so now let us solve the question answer given in page number 201. Come to the first section. Answer the following questions, choosing the correct one from the given alternatives. So when was Mahatma Gandhi born? So See in the second line of the comprehension, it's written 2nd October 1869. So the answer will be 1869. Come to the second one. What does the name Mahatma means? It means, see, come to 5th number line. So you can see Rabindranath Tagore, an admirer of Gandhi, fondly called him Mahatma, that is great soul. So the answer will be great soul. Who gave this title to Gandhi? So just now we read Rabindranath Tagore. So Rabindranath Tagore will be the answer. Where in India did Gandhi go for his first college? So the first college, come to the second para, third line. His schooling, he was admitted to a college in Bhavnagar. So the Bhavnagar is the answer. Who ruled over South Africa when Gandhi went there? So the British. Okay. Now come to the second one. Say whether the following statements are true or false. Gandhi started his political movement against the foreign rule in South Africa. So the answer is true. Come to the second one. Gandhi followed non-violence because he was physically weak. No, false. He followed non-violence but not because he was physically weak. Okay, now come to the third number. Gandhi studied law in a college in Bhavnagar. No, false, because he went to England to study law. Okay, now Rabindranath Tagore and Mahatma Gandhi had great respect for each other. True. Tagore is known as the father of nations, so it's false. Okay. Now complete the following sentences in your own words based on your reading of the passage. So Mahatma Gandhi's mother was Patli Bai, who was deeply religious and gentle lady. Come to the second one. Rabindranath Tagore used to lovingly call him Mahatma because his great service to the nation. Okay. Mahatma Gandhi was married to Kasturba when he was only 13 years. Okay, and he was still at school. He went to South Africa to help with a case there. Gandhi was thrown out of the train because he was an Indian. Okay, now come to the next one. Find words from the above passage that mean the following. Affectionately. So you can write here both lovingly also, fondly also you can write, okay? But any one write. Now kind means gentle, okay? Now fan means admirer, okay? Found out means discovered. Cruelty means ill treatment, okay? So okay, till this much I think everything is clear. Now I'll tell you about another form of question, that is the greed pattern. So in this passage it's not included, and this passage is from your book, and sometimes book don't follow the ICSE pattern, but okay. So for a greed, what you have to do, you have to draw 10 rows and 5 columns, and in each box you have to write only one word, okay, not more than that, and you have to write the summary in your own word of the given passage within 50 words, okay, not more than that, okay. Today I'm giving you a demo, means today I'll show you how to write or how to draw the columns and rows of the greed, okay. So, and make sure it should not exceed 50 words, okay, and try to write the summary of the given passage in your own word, okay. So see, here is a greed. So let's see what I've written. Okay, so that's it. But another thing you need to know, today I've just discussed the question answer. So next day, you try it by yourself, write it down by yourself, and then in our next class I'll give the answers in PDF format. Another thing you must remember here, you don't have the question answer, okay, but in comprehension question answer is must, okay. But since you don't have the question answer here, that's why I haven't given you the question answer. But during examination you will be getting question answers also. We will be doing that kind of comprehensions also, okay.